Yeah, guys, Ubers are infinitely cheaper than DUIs. DUI costs $10,000, like minimum. I'm not kidding. My first DUI cost me $10,000. There are certain states that don't take it seriously, though. Like Wisconsin, for example, you don't even lose your license. Your first one. In the state of Illinois, it's gone. Gone. That's one thing I think should be taken seriously. That's one thing I think, like, yeah, you should lose your license when you DUI. You know? Yeah. In like Wisconsin, bro, it's a ticket. It's a ticket your first time. It's not even. I'm pretty certain it's a ticket. That blew my mind. Hold on. Look. Hold on. Wisconsin first DUI. Take a look at this. Let me move my camera. Sorry. In Wisconsin, a first-time operating while intoxicated offense, which is the state's term for DUI, is a civil offense, not a criminal one, but it still carries significant penalties. You'll face a fine ranging from $150 to $300. From what I've been told, you won't lose your license. You won't lose your license, from what I've been told. This is AI too. AI is not perfect, so always remember that. Understanding OWI laws in Wisconsin.
The following BLTV program is brought to you by
Let's watch.
Hello, this is Matt with Learn About Law, and in this video I'm going to help you better understand OWI or DUI.
This guy's probably got like 4 of them.
Laws. The terms operating while intoxicated, OWI, and driving...
Yeah, that mic is not on. That mic is not. He's for sure recording on a laptop built in.
While intoxicated, DUI are often used interchangeably. To be charged with...
This is gold, actually. This is so good.
In OWI, a vehicle does not necessarily need to be in motion, whereas a DUI implies the person needs to be driving the vehicle. Wisconsin uses the broader OWI terminology in its laws. You may be wondering, how long does an OWI DUI stay on my record? If you are convicted of an OWI in Wisconsin, it will stay on your criminal record for life, and depending on how many OWIs you have been convicted of, it will stay on your driving record for 10 years or for life. You have a legal right to refuse preliminary breathalyzer and field sobriety tests, but what happens if you refuse a test at a traffic stop? It is important to know that if you exercise this right, you are likely going to be taken into custody. You also need to know that law enforcement has the right, because of implied consent, to have you submit to chemical testing. Maybe you're wondering if you can get an OWI DUI on a bike. The simple answer is no. Bicycles are not considered motor vehicles and are not subject to Wisconsin's OWI laws. However, riding a motorized bike while intoxicated may result in OWI charges. And of course, you need to know whether an OWI DUI is a misdemeanor or a felony, because this goes on your record.
Oh, here we go.
Typically, a first offense is either considered a traffic offense or a misdemeanor, but 4 or more OWI convictions can result in felony charges.
4 or more? 4 or more is a felony. Your 4th time, they're finally like, maybe this guy should stop now. 4 strikes.
Lastly, I want to discuss how much an OWI DUI can cost and how much jail time you can receive. The cost of fines and or other fees you may have to pay and the amount of jail time you may be sentenced to depends on how many times you've been convicted of OWI and the circumstances of your case. Fines can range from $150 to around $25,000. Jail time can range from no time, if it's your first offense, to up to 15 years. To learn more about OWIs in Wisconsin law, check out
15 years on the 10th offense.
Linked below. Be sure to leave any questions you have in the comment section and subscribe for more legal news daily.
Thanks.
Hi again, this is Kevin O'Flaherty from O'Flaherty Law. I hope you enjoyed the video and podcast.
Well,
if you did, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel. If you need legal help in this or any other area of law, please don't hesitate to reach out to schedule a consultation.
Okay.
Most consultations are free and can be conducted remotely if you'd like. You can email us.
This guy, I'm getting like a mob vibe out of this guy.
book online, or call us at 414
Like this guy.
2080.
How to get guardianship of a child. Do
Did
the
you know that you can-
thumbnail. The thumbnail. This dude is heat.
Appoint a
This dude
temporary
is
guardian for
heat.
your child in Wisconsin without going to court. Let's explore how a simple form can provide peace of mind in times of need. I'm Kevin O'Flaherty with O'Flaherty Law.
Okay.
We believe everyone deserves access to clear, straightforward legal information. So let's get started.
I like that.
Temporary
Kevin.
guardianship isn't just for emergencies. It's a practical solution for situations like school enrollment, medical care, or even travel. But how does it work? And what should you include? Understanding how to establish temporary guardianship
First putting up the without going to court glitch. Dude.
can save you time, avoid court, and ensure that your child is in trusted hands when needed. By completing a notarized short-term guardianship form, you can legally allow someone else to care for your child quickly and without court involvement. At O'Flaherty Law, we've helped countless families navigate
Wisconsin's
guardianship
crazy.
options that protect their children
You just sign your kid over to someone.
and meet their specific needs. We're here to guide you through this straightforward process. So what should your guardianship
I can just trade him, put him off on a Supermax contract.
form include? First, a caregiver's authorization affidavit for educational decisions and school enrollment. Second, a healthcare power of attorney to manage medical care and insurance paperwork. Third, medical information disclosures for clinics and hospitals. Fourth, a travel clause to authorize trips with the guardian. Fifth, a HIPAA compliance for medical privacy. Sixth, clear start and end dates for the guardianship. These key provisions make the form legally robust and ensure that schools, doctors, and other institutions accept it without issue. For added peace of mind, include a medical information form. This document outlines health conditions, medications, and insurance details, critical for emergencies.
Critical for emergencies. Thanks, Kevin. No, Kevin's honestly legal guidelines for relocating your child after
Whether you're
divorce.
involved in a divorce or a
Oh
custody
my God, this guy's a pro. What the fuck?
battle, if you have kids and you're looking to relocate to a different state or somewhere far away,
No, this feels way less homey than Kevin. Like Kevin feels like, oh, this is.
Did
like
you know
my-
that you can appoint
Like, look, Kevin, look at the spark in his eyes, dude. Kevin loves this. Kevin loves what he's fucking doing here. Okay?
whether you're involved in a divorce,
Here, like, I don't know. I don't see that. There's a lot of, okay, a nice watch choice, actually. Wait, I'm kind of feeling it. I like his watch. It's a subtle, it's not like a very typical, like, you know, I like that. No, that's a nice watch. Hold on. 5 clever tips to win over your child custody judge.
I don't know if anybody
Yo, what side of YouTube am I on?
out there is old enough to remember one of my favorite movies from the 80s, besides The Terminator, but that movie
what's
is
that?
Jerry Maguire. Maybe it was from the 90s, I'm not sure, but it had Tom Cruise in one of the most famous scenes in that movie.
We just made it to divorce.
Help me help you.
Help me!
And it's important for you to help your lawyer help you, but more importantly, it's important for you to help your judge help you. That's what we're going to talk about today. My name's Wendy
Okay.
Hernandez, and as you know, I'm the creator of Command the Courtroom. I'm also a Phoenix family law attorney, and I love creating videos to help you as you
How many single dads are banging this chick's DMs, dude? Holy.
go through your child custody case. I know it's overwhelming. I know it's complex. And I like breaking down complicated concepts so you can understand them and so you can go into the courtroom and litigate your child custody case with confidence and with competence. There's tons of videos on the Command the Courtroom channel.
I
Have you
almost
checked them
spat
out?
out my
If you haven't,
tea,
you better
dude.
do that now. And also, if you have ever found even just one of the Command the Courtroom videos helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And also, don't forget to
Thumbs up.
subscribe to the Command the Courtroom YouTube channel. because
Okay, no,
that
give me
is
some
my
tips.
Thumbs up.
Here we go. That was the intro. We're still in the intro. This video is 8 minutes long. The intro is 2 minutes.
Topic of the day, which is helping your judge help you in your case. Yes, your child is the most important person in this litigation, or your children are the most
That's
important
right.
people.
But forget about them for a second, because, I mean, the fucking judge, you got to butter her up.
But in terms of who is making decisions and directing the way the future is going to go, that's
Yo,
your
hi,
judge.
Strap.
And what that means is whether you love your judge or you hate your judge, you're going to have to make your judge's life easier because If you make your judge's life harder, guess what that judge is going to do? The judge is going to make your life harder and possibly your child's life harder too. And nobody wants that. I don't want that. And I don't think most judges want that. So I want to focus in on a couple of ways that you can make your judge's life easier. One of the favorite tools that I use in making my judge's life easier is that pre-trial statement. The pre-trial statement is a memorandum that most people have to give to the judge in whatever jurisdiction they're in prior to a hearing or a trial. And this statement basically outlines for the judge what's happened in the case prior to this hearing, who the parties are, who the children are, what the issues are that are in dispute, what issues are agreed upon, and it also outlines what each party's positions are.
Chat, does anyone have any input on this? Has anyone fought for their child in court?
Each of the disputed issues. Now, that sounded like a mouthful, and it was a mouthful.
Has anyone in chat ever fought for their child?
But if you break down each part, as I just stated it, you may have to slow down this video to write them down or type them out, then you are going a long way, further than most people go,
What's your
especially
most
if they're representing themselves.
popular video? I want to see Command the Courtroom.
Oh my goodness. A couple.
This channel is nuts. Custody success, when to show your hand in your child custody battle. Dude, there's no way that this is a thing. There's no... She uses the same picture. Oh my... She uses the same picture of herself in every thumbnail. Okay, no, not these ones. Okay, there we go. Back to the same ones. Dude, what on earth is this chick cooking up? How to prove a parent is unfit in a child custody case. Lying in custody court. How to combat a lying spouse in court. Let's see. Oh, the comments are probably so good. My body literally violently shakes. My lips shake so bad that I can barely speak. I have PTSD due to Florida judges who yell at you, bully you, intimidate you, throw you in jail, and favor the abusive parent. I've never lied and have done everything correct and lost custody of my daughter for the summer. My daughter's been with me her whole life, and now we are without her. The system has always let me down. Oh man, these comments. Yeah, this is a sad. This is a dark comment section, dude. Oh my god. This is a dark comment section. This is unbelievable. What happens when one of the parents was represented unfairly? They took advantage of her lack of speaking English. Your theory does not take in consideration the courthouse. Some just religiously choose the mother no matter what. I was warned about our courthouse in our county. Beware of our corrupt system. In cases like mine, save your 25 grand and move on. Don't fight liars in court. You will lose. Save your money. Oh man. How to expose your ex's lies in court.
Did you know?
I did all that. I proved she lied in my cross. I proved it and the judge ignored it. All summer, none. Discretion is too much power. I didn't cross-examine my ex. I let him testify on his own. He ended up contradicting himself by telling on himself. He denied things and admitted to them at the same time. Oh, man. I used these tactics to expose my ex after she made false allegations of abuse. I was able to show the judge that she fabricated all claims with evidence in her own testimony. The female judge put in writing that the accusations made against me were false. Men can prevail against false accusations, even with a female judge. I speak up because so many men become despondent and give up. Dude, these comments are nuts. This is a crazy place to be, guys. Oh, man. This is a crazy place to be.